Hey YouTube, this is Survivor Nomad. I'm back with another video. I would ask that you guys please like, subscribe, and share my videos with your friends and family. Today I want to talk to you guys about why the narcissist is not able to love you. The narcissist is not able to love you because for some reason or another, they have not experienced love. So there is a belief that narcissism is a result of something that usually happens when the person is young or in their childhood that causes them to not develop in the way that a quote-unquote normal person develops natural empathy. And I just want to say that I believe that narcissists are not able to love us because they were not loved, okay? And some of you guys, I want to address narcissists who have used that excuse to abuse you. I want to say right now, there is no excuse to abuse another person. It does not matter what has happened to you or what has not happened to you. There is no excuse to abuse another person. But I know in my own situation, I was told a lot by my narcissist that, that he had been neglected by his mother and that he had been mistreated horribly by her. And a lot of times I felt that he used that as an excuse to hurt me. And I'm going to be honest with you, as embarrassing as it is to admit it, I accepted it for that reason. I accepted and I took on a lot of his pain. And I said always to myself, but his mom abused him, and I made excuses for him where there was none. There is no excuse to hurt another human being. If anything, you should want to turn from that and treat other people kindly. And so some of you have wondered, how could this person treat another human being this way? Why did they do this to me? Why did they hurt me? You want to know these things, and I'm here to tell you, narcissists are only acting from a place where they know how. They do not know how to love or to show empathy because it's never been shown to them. Some of them come from very broken homes. In my previous relationship, he came from a very good home from what I could see. I don't know what happened in his childhood. I will say that his mother was a very kind person to me. She treated me well. I actually loved her. I don't know what his experience was with her when he was younger. I only know what he told me. And guys, a lot of times narcissists don't tell the truth. They don't tell the whole truth. But anyway, let's assume that he was telling the truth. I did not know his mother for that person. I knew a caring, a sweet, an inviting, and accepting woman. I did not know the person that he told me she was. One of his main complaints was that he felt abandoned by his mother, that he felt his mother abandoned him at a very young age. And I asked him, I said, how old were you? And he said, I was 5. I said, when you first felt abandoned by your mother, you were 5? He said, I was 5. He told me that his mother, who had happened to be a preacher's wife, that a long time ago, it was not very common for preachers' wives to have their tubes tied, and that his mother had her tubes tied, which caused a lot of problems at home. And during that time, when you went to get your tubes tied, now it's a tubal ligation is a very simple procedure. You go in, you're out in no time. Well, back then you had to stay in the hospital. And he said during the time she was at the hospital, he felt abandoned. Now, for a 5-year-old, maybe that does feel like abandonment. I also learned from him that he was abused in some other ways that I don't really want to talk about here because I just feel like that would be extremely personal, and I'm not here to tear this person apart. I just want to give one example of how a narcissist at a young age can be hurt, they can feel abandoned, they can even be physically or emotionally abused. I do remember seeing a family photo of him, and he was a small child and his siblings were standing behind him and he was nestled under his mother in a way. The picture said to me, I want your love, I need your attention. The mother kind of just looked straight ahead, staunchly and coldly into the camera. And I could see in his eyes on that picture that he was longing for love and attention, and he almost looked to me like a child who was not cuddled or given any affection. And so in some ways, I really believe that story, and that one picture kind of, intuitively, I felt that there was some truth, some level of truth to his story. But anyway, long story short, I began to take on that narrative as my own. And this is what we do. When we enter these relationships with narcissists, we take on their problems. We want to save them. We want to protect them. We see that innocent child in them, and we want to love that person so much. We want to give that person what it is that we're missing, because a lot of times we are broken as well in different ways. And we will allow them to mistreat us because they have been mistreated. And there is no reason to allow someone to mistreat you. Narcissists don't know empathy. They have no idea what it is about. Regardless of their situation at the moment with you, you can be showing them love and attention, and you can be being the best girlfriend, the best wife, the best friend, the best daughter. It does not matter. That person will not be able to give you what you need. They just will not. They don't have it. And so we have to learn that narcissists are acting from a place of what they know. And guys, as much as I hate to say this because I've been there and I know the pain of this, they are just acting from what they know. If they don't know love and empathy, they cannot give it. And we take this personal, and it's not personal. It is not personal. I had to take a logical look at my life, and I had to remove my feelings from the situation. And I had to say, this person is treating me in a way that only they recognize, what is familiar to them. And any relationship that you've been in, and I know sometimes survivors, we tend to go from one narcissistic abusive relationship to another. And if you think back on any of those relationships or friendships or encounters, think about it. It's not personal. These are all people who were acting from only what they know. And in a lot of situations, once you got to know them, you got to really see that, wow, this person really is, they really don't know what love is. They have no idea. And you try to teach them and you try to mold them. And I had someone once say to me, I want someone who loves me for who I am. Because I was trying to get him to be a better person, to see the best, to see his best self. And in doing that, I was pushing him and expecting things of him that hello. Dogs are always coming over to say hi. I wanted him to see his best self, and I wanted him to experience life to his fullest and use his gifts to their fullest. I could see something in him that he couldn't see in himself. And he just said to me one day, he said, I want somebody who loves me for me. And I realized in that moment that I was the wrong person for him, that he was right. I didn't love him for who he was. And I was spending my time seeing a better person, seeing a more, let's say, just a better version of him, when he just wanted someone to love him for his, and that's the essence of what we all want. We all just want someone to love us for who we are. And I realized in that moment that I needed to be with a different person. I needed to be with someone who actually saw their best self, who could be their best self, so that I could love him for who he was. And I realized he's right. I don't love him for who he is. And narcissists, you want to love them for who they are. But who they are is just not healthy for you, and it's not good for you. And we go on loving them where they are and for who they are to our own detriment. And in the process, it destroys us. It destroys us. And the only way that we can come out of that is to step back and say, this person is right. I cannot love them because loving them for who they are, if I stay here, I can love them for who they are at a distance. But if I stay in this, it is going to destroy me. I deserve a better person. I deserve someone who treats me better. I deserve someone who's not using their past to mistreat me. And in knowing that, you're able to take a step back and see that how this person is treating you is not personal. They're just doing what they know. They're doing the best that they can with what they have. And the moment we're able to really realize that and embrace it for what it is, it's the moment that we can start healing and we can move forward. And as I walk through my life right now, I'm full of peace and I'm full of happiness because I know one day I will meet someone that I can love for who they are, and likewise they can love me for who I am. And they're not gonna mistreat me. Their baggage is not gonna take over me, and my baggage will not take over them, and we'll both be able to love each other for who we are. So the one thing I want you guys to take away from this is that narcissists can only love you in the way that they know how to love you. This is why everyone recommends going no contact and getting away from these people. They cannot love you in the way you need. You have to leave. It's a sad reality, but they are not capable of giving you something they don't have. They don't have empathy. They can't give it to you. Please don't take it personal. Please don't look at yourself as lacking. It has nothing to do with you. Even if they may have told you it's your fault, it is not. It is about them. So we have to take a logical step back. We have to realize that this is not personal. This is not about me. This is about this person. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry that it was so long, but I just really needed to get that out. And please like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.